Part 4. The Giant Blacksmith. In ancient times there was a legend of a giant blacksmith who lived on Trencrom Hill and threw his hammer at Cornwall, the giant who lived at St. Michael's Mount. In modern times there was another blacksmith who lived here on Trencrom Hill. His name was Hamish Miller, and he declared that through his forge ran a current of energy known as the Athena line. He was most well known for his books, The Sun and the Serpent and The Dance of the Dragon. On the road to find Hamish we stopped at a church which was dedicated to St. Columba. In this case St. Columba was remembered not as the famous abbot of the Isle of Iona, but as a woman. No surprise then that we were met by 3 Cornish ladies.
So here we have the church of St. Columba, who was apparently a woman down here in Cornwall on the way to St. Michael's Mount. That looks like the cross of St. Columba of Iona to me. Very rosy cheeks. Huh?
You standing there because you've got your penny on. Well, I have to. No, it looks more Cornish. Completely close. Oh, yeah.
You know what my name is?
No.
Corn.
Really?
Yeah, short for Cornelius. Cornelius. Dr. Cornelius Van Dorp, believe it or not. Medicine.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, so if we pass out, we're all right.
Absolutely, but I think you're all right here with St. Columba anyway.
We were met by Hamish at the causeway leading to St. Michael's Mount. This was open only at low tide, but our timing was lucky and Hamish was happy to take us to the nexus point, though there was a bit of a moment as he made his request at the gatehouse.
When I was young, I was in a motor scooter. Oh, yes, indeed. Hello, Claire. I'm sorry to bother you. I have Mr. Hamish Miller here, and he has 4 hungry New Zealanders here.
5 hungry New Zealanders.
And he said, could he just possibly go round to the ley lines for 5-10 minutes?
Well, yeah, I know the place fairly.
About, let's say, 3:45.
I won't allow anything to happen to it.
Yeah, anything can go a tad over.
Of course, understood.
So I have to go up to the house and do a service.
There's absolutely no question.
Up to you. When it comes at 3:30ish, have a look over the top and see what it's like on the course. Okay,
I'll do that one first.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yes, is it okay for me to do it today? Okay, fine. Thanks a lot.
Question from Claire.
Thanks a lot. All yours.
Thank you so much.
It was a windy, blustery day as Hamish looked for a gap in the tourist traffic and slipped us through a gate, down a grassy track around the side of the island and towards the nexus point.
They live in their own quarters, you see.
And I definitely can't see corn anywhere.
I'm invisible, mate.
Hamish explained that this point was where 4 huge currents of earth energy met together. He'd been dowsing these currents now for decades and explained that his sensitivity had now increased to where he could sense them as musical chords in his body. Many years before he set out to douse the straight line that ran from Cornwall through Glastonbury and Avebury towards the May Day sunrise. He was surprised to discover that around the straight alignment were 2 curving lines of energy, male and female. Here they are, running from the tip of Cornwall all the way up towards the May Day sunrise. The ancient sacred sites on the lines had churches built over them. The female line with many wells, the churches were dedicated to St. Mary, and the other one had churches to St. Michael. The book that came out of this adventure was The Sun and the Serpent. But then, Another alignment was discovered running down through Europe into Israel. From the next decade of dowsing, another book emerged from their adventures, The Dance of the Dragon. And here's the dragon line running from Ireland down through the tip of Cornwall and down right into Israel. Into Greece, the temples and sacred sites on these two currents were found to be dedicated to Athena and Apollo. And this nexus point on St. Michael's Mount was where all four of these huge earth currents came together in a major crossing point.
And the platform is that's where they all meet.
Ah, on the top of there.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's an easy path up, and then you have to crawl up the skirt.
Okay.
You'll do that. Well, the thing is that the legend in the 4th century was the seamen rowing across towards the harbour saw what they thought was the manifestation of the Archangel St. Michael. And they marked on the top of the cliff there, they marked the spot where they thought it was. But in fact what I think they saw was these 4 different energies just from after getting into sync. And you can imagine the power of these 4 massive energies.
Studying to do this morning.
It's palpable. And the other one coming through here, and the other one coming through here. And around that, we've been finding that once you find the points, the earth starts manifesting shapes. And the first time it manifested was a very simple shape, with 3 sort of petals on each one. And the next one out, the second one and the third one. And in fact, the inside one will be
Like a 4-leafed form with 3 notches on it.
So the nonsense a lot bit nice, and the other one comes.
We were washed clean by a horizontal squall of rain on our way back across the Giant's Causeway, and then we were taken to Hamish and Bar's house for Cornish scones with tea. Then we were led to a nearby very sacred place of the goddess Athena, up on Trencrom Hill.
Guardians, but they're actually, I think they're sensors.
Ah.
And if you actually go through them and acknowledge them, the sight opens up to whatever consciousness you've opened up. And if you don't recognise them, the sight doesn't open up, you get nothing first. The first one is there, and there are 8 of them.
They're quite
So
close
if you just sort of acknowledge them and you come through and say hi.
Okay.
Equinox. The sun shines absolutely straight in there.
Does it?
And you see that's the ancient female mark that people have made over thousands of years of the female well. And normally, of course, it's right up here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So This is the sacred well, huh?
Amazingly sacred well.
Oh, very, very, and
This is actually on the Athena line again. This is where she comes absolutely dead straight through the middle.
wow. Wow.
Amazing piece of
We're going to put this little crimson flower in
Oh,
here.
please, yes.
Okay.
The mother colour.
Okay.
Thanks.
And here we are, blessed with another rainbow at Hamish and Barr's house.
You've got to sell something to be able to do something, don't you?
Yes, yes. Over the top of the dragon out there.
Yes.
We've got to do a kitchen.
The next day, armed with maps and dowsing rods from the Giant's forge, we found our own way through narrow Cornish lanes and fields of flowers to the place where the serpent lines come ashore from the Atlantic Ocean.
The corn trail. That'll tell us exactly where to go, see? Spot on.
Sure enough, hey, it's crossing. It's a cross over it, look.
Yep. Excellent.
This is where the serpent line comes ashore, Cornwall.
Oh, it's gone. Look at that.
Do you want me this way or that way?
Beautiful. Look at that.
Cornwall, where the big serpent, the Michael and Mary lines crosses and comes ashore. And here we've got the great balanced serpent's head showing a big smile.
If we stayed here long enough, we could probably play noughts and crosses or tic-tac-toe up there. Look at it. Look.
Yeah.
Cross. Nought. Cross. Nought. Cross. I win. Right at the cross point.
St Andrew's Cross too, hey, they're all St Andrew's crosses.
The order, ancient sovereign order of St Andrew. How incredible.
Hamish Miller, the giant blacksmith, passed on in January 2010 to meet the ones he described in his own book, It's Not Too Late, as the management. In this book he described how he met them the first time when he had a near-death experience. It was this experience that led him to the things of spirit. Prior to this he was a businessman, not concerned with the things in the worlds beyond. After this he went to Cornwall to set up his blacksmith forge on the Athena current and to focus on the things that matter. He was truly a giant among men, and his groundbreaking work rediscovering and empowering the currents and flows in the meridians of our Mother Earth shall be forever written into history.